Good afternoon. Today is International Women's Day, and I made a post earlier in tribute to and thanking my first real boss as an attorney, the Honorable Barbara Hervey at the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals. And this is a little bit of a follow-up to that. Judge Hervey is a fantastic lawyer. She's one of the kindest bosses I've ever had. She is a stern leader, a fearless warrior, a tireless advocate, a wonderful parent, and a mentor. And there's some important things that she taught me. You know, one thing that most people don't know is that the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals is the highest appeals court for criminal matters, for only criminal matters in the state of Texas, which means the bulk of what the court deals with, and certainly as this has trailed off over the years, but the bulk of what the court deals with is the administration of the death penalty, of the ultimate irrevocable punishment, and how we all rationalize that. And some things that I learned from working for and with Judge Hervey and my other colleagues on the court was that, you know, for a lot of criminal defendants, there's a certain level of responsibility for which they've got to own, and a lot of them are willing to do that, which is why a lot of criminal cases plea out, they settle. On the other hand, there are cases which are so egregious that they must be tried, and that's because the state can make no reasonable offer, or that the defendant will accept no reasonable offer because the defendant has nothing to lose. But one of the things that I learned from working with Judge Hervey is that you've always got to be looking to further the interest of justice, to be looking for Gideon, which is a very famous case out of Florida from the 60s. It was turned into a movie, also a very famous movie. And cases from the 50s, movies from the 60s. But Gideon is the case that finally, for the first time ever, guaranteed the right to an attorney to a defendant accused of a crime under state law. Prior to Gideon, you only had the right to an attorney if you were charged with a crime by the United States government. So if you couldn't afford a lawyer pre-1950 anywhere in the South, anywhere in the United States, you weren't guaranteed under most state constitutions the right to counsel, which means you would have farmers and sharecroppers and cowpunchers who would be charged with crimes, and then they would be facing a barrister or an attorney who had at least some education, and most of them had apprenticed at for other lawyers, with other lawyers, or certainly by the 40s and 50s had been attending law school, which put them at a considerable disadvantage when they were charged with crimes by the states. So something that she taught me and ingrained in me as a young lawyer is to always be on the search for Gideon. Make sure you're looking to serve the interest of justice and not just let the ends justify the means. Have a wonderful day.